It is 7:30 a.m. I have just arrived in my office. Abby, a 29-year-old woman, walks in carrying his 3-week-old baby. Like most mothers who walk in my office, by the look of her face, she is not okay. I welcomed her well and tries to find out why she has to see me. The first thing she says, the baby is not okay. She complains her 3-week-old daughter has refused to breastfeed since the day before, and when he tries to force, the baby keeps vomiting. When I look at the baby, I could clearly see she is struggling to breathe. Abby says she has never seen her daughter so inactive as today. At this point, the baby is still sleeping. I asked the mother to place her on the examination bed so that I could find out what is really wrong with the baby. I measured weight. She's okay but has low temperature. Gradually, she opens her eyes and starts to cry in a high-pitched cry. I undress her carefully to perform examination. I noticed her fontanelle is bulging. She looks pale and the skin is cold. Previously, the mother had reported episodes of vomiting and diarrhea. I send Abby to the lab and few moments later results come in. White blood cell is high in number in the blood, an indication of infection. There was also indication that is inflammation. Blood culture was also done and the results indicate presence of Staphylococcus aureus. I diagnose the child with neonatal sepsis, and immediately start specific treatment for the child. Abby tries to inquire what might have caused the problem. I tell her neonatal sepsis is a syndrome. A syndrome meaning it is signs and symptoms of infection in the blood. If it affects a baby who is less than 1 week old, then it might be because the baby was born premature, or there was infection on the mother's blood before delivery, or there was premature rupture of membrane. In her case, since the baby is older than 1 week, it might be because of previous hospitalization and she contracted the bacteria. If she was really sick and was put on mechanical ventilation or endotracheal intubation or umbilical catheterization, these are risk factors of neonatal sepsis. Abby confirms that her daughter was born prematurely and was even kept in incubation care unit. I explained to her that many bacteria can cause neonatal sepsis, including E. coli, Klebsiella, and Haemophilus influenza. Moments later, the baby seems to have improved. I send Abby and her child home, expecting to see them tomorrow for further checkup.